All right. We have a rare opportunity today. First week in February in Pennsylvania. And there's no snow in the ground. The ground is actually not frozen solid as a rock. And it's almost 50 degrees out with wall-to-wall sunshine. So it's rare that you get your new bike out in the middle of winter, then actually take it for a ride and see what it's like. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on the 350 here, and I'm going to head down the street first. Just got to be careful for road cinders, and then I'll turn around and get back up here in the woods and we'll see what it does. First, let's see if it starts. Yippee! Forgot. You always got to knock on wood. It's good luck. See what we can do. This has stock gearing on it. So I'm going to kind of see what kind of speed we can get here, even though I can't wind it out yet. Seat is hard as a rock. And it feels like I'm wearing a seat thong. Stock gearing, half throttle, I was right about 58, 60 miles an hour. Half throttle. Cruising about 65. Depends on what RPM you're at. There is a little bit of vibration through your feet. I mean, you got no rubbers on the pegs. My tires seem like they're balanced okay. Go up here and turn around. So I'm not going to ring it out. to get a total top speed, but I would say right now, just from the way it feels, cruising, probably the most comfortable cruising speed is going to be 65, and 70 is probably really going to be what I would want to do max on the highway with the motor revved out pretty good. So I imagine you could probably do 80 on it. Dead squirrel. A little chilly on the ears. Now right now I'm cruising 55 and it actually feels really nice. I'm only quarter throttle. On the road, it basically feels like my 2021. I mean, it's smooth, feels lightweight, and I know one thing, my front brake lever has got to go down. I have it up way too high. Way too high. So I'm probably going to have to move my handguard down. I should probably adjust it before I go up in the woods, but still got my turn signal on and never turned it off. Try to make a quick adjustment here. Easy to find neutral. Eight millimeter. See if I can do this quick. I don't want to get into a big menagerie here when I'm just going up in the woods, but it is like way up. Look at that orange. Pretty close to the handguard, but that's good for now. Okay, I gotta move this. See how that says no trespassing? You wouldn't believe how many people don't know what that means. Alright. Let's rock. I haven't set the sag on this or anything either. Tires probably have a little too much air in them. I'll tell you right off the bat, this has definitely more grunt to it than my 21. They definitely pulled some power out of it. I have way too much air in my tires for the woods. I should have went up that single track. We'll catch it up above. Ditch. Suspension I have not touched, but I will say I can already tell from coming up that trail with the big rocks that this exact fork is better on those very sharp rocks when you hit them hard. Like I said, my tire is too over full, and I didn't feel the sharpness that I used to feel on the other shock. These tires are so way too filled up here. Let me get on this single track here if I can. It's going to be tough to see with all the leaf coverage. Tell you what, the stock gearing on this feels really good. I mean, I'm just cruising along here and the bike is pulling itself with no clutch. Like, that's just idling through. So I may end up not even doing a gearing change on this, even for tight stuff. I mean, if I was doing some hard enduro, maybe, yeah, but that's not really my thing. My brake lever is much better. That little adjustment. Lots of debris from winter laying around. Oh, wrong way. Tough to see the single track when it's not all worn in. Let's bitch hit this. Lost it. Ooh, ran over a tree. Well, it goes over trees good. Now, I'm in second right now. Oh, I'm way off trail. I had to go back into first. Tree stand. Oh. Well, if you hit a tree, it's going to stall out. I was too worried about that tree stand and looking for where I was going. So watch the big oak trees. I'm going to put this mirror down. All right. See if we can survive the rest. Freaking leaves. The suspension is usually on the standard setting, not soft or sport, but I have not checked the clicks. Yeah, I did not set my sag. But now going faster, it definitely feels a little on the stiff side. Mud. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely more power on hand, for sure, on this new bike. No doubt. No doubt. I'm not going to be doing anything gnarly today. This is basically just mildly rocky 2-track, but definitely love the 350 as usual. I mean, I'm 207 pounds, nuts naked, and guys say, why don't you buy a 500? This freaking bike has more power than I could ever need to use in any freaking situation. Like, I don't know why I would need any more power unless I was in sand dunes doing Dakar. I don't even know if I would need it then. It's just so smooth and usable, but if you need it and whack the throttle, there's an ass load of power there. I mean, I get it if you're maybe pushing 275 and you're 7 foot tall. Of course, I know Slavens, he loves them 500s and the big 300 2-stroke, but even that big bone dude doesn't need a 500. There's no way. Boy, I hate riding with these tires. I think I have 15 pounds in them from when I mounted them up. And they are way too stiff. Just about went down and ate shit there. Then this ditch is full of leaves and you cannot see what's going. Let's try this way. I've been down here for a long time. Full of leaves. Oh boy, we can tell I haven't ridden all winter because my hands are starting to ache. Kind of a little bit of arm pump. Man, the new bike is going to get muddy. Cannot wait to get some air out of these tires. Oh. Great day for early in February. Absolutely awesome. The bike just lugs along masterfully. And you saw, of course, the only time it flamed out is when I whacked that oak tree. My 21 never flamed out. Guys complain about these 350s flaming out, and I don't know what they're doing, but even with 14 and 17, I had very minimal flame out. Hard right. Even right there, that turn was in second gear. Kind of an uphill then down turn and just lugged right over it. Just all the power I need. Plain and simple. Okay, this could be sketchy. There is some single track through here, but I'm not sure what's laying in here hidden. I'm definitely going to do a couple clicks to soften everything up. I did turn the idle up a couple hundred RPM from stock also. Whoa! Just want to see how it starts once it's warmed up. Okay. Good. All right. Well, she's dirty. Look at that. You gotta watch this. See this? Right there. I've had those catch on fire before. Look at that. It was starting to char. Man, you gotta be so careful of that when you're riding these down leaves. I've literally had them catch on fire before. I think I even posted a video of it way back on my other bike. Alright, there she is. So, am I happy with it? Yes, as usual, I am. I'm going to, of course, I will set the sag up, and I'm probably going to check the clicks on this to see if it's on the standard. I'm going to go a couple down just to soften it a little bit, but that fork is definitely less harsh than the Explorer that was on my 2021, as far as just when you hit like this rock right here, something like that, if you would hit that fast, you would feel that hard little jolt when you hit that. This bike, you do not feel that. So I like it. So stay tuned. We'll be riding more on this bike and all the other ones. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you later.